Why in the world was my mic muted, bro? That's crazy. Oh, okay. Well, guys, how you doing? How you doing on this fine Saturday? How's it going? I got Stickman person thing in the chat. How you doing? How you doing, dude? No, it's really weird seeing comments pop up on my PlayStation monitor, or yeah, my PlayStation screen. What's up? How's it going, SW? How you doing? I'm doing good, Stickman person thing. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Okay. If y'all have any ideas for what I should build, go ahead and start dropping them in the comments. This was one of the last things I built. I built this giant cruiser kind of thing. And then I built this. This was the very last thing I built. I built a first order troop transport. That was the last thing that I built. So go ahead and start dropping comments or suggestions, ideas on what I should build. A B-2 bomber. That's not a bad idea, actually. That could probably be pulled off pretty well. A B-2 bomber could actually be pulled off pretty well, probably. Okay. So there's one really good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have y'all come up with suggestions, ideas, and then I'm going to make a poll. Hopefully I figure out how to make a poll. And that is going to, you'll be able to vote there and decide on what I should build. So come up with ideas, I'll make a poll, and whichever one wins is what we're gonna do. And then y'all can give suggestions, on how to do it, how to build it, what pieces I should use, so on and so forth. Forthwith, of utmost haste. So we're just chilling right now, waiting for some more people to join. A Razor Crest wouldn't be too bad, actually. Like, based off the new one. Although a lot of people have made a Razor Crest. Quite a few people have made one. That's the only thing that would make me consider not making one, is because so many people already have. But it is still a good idea. I still have not sold this. Okay. How much y'all think this is gonna sell for? It's a B class. 5 miniguns. How much y'all think this is gonna sell for? I'm gonna say 2 mil. We're gonna say 2 mil. So, 2.5 mil? Okay. So, what happened to... 1.5. Oh, man. That's fine. So, what happened with the Hammerhead was... I was being stupid. I ended up accidentally selling it. So I made a whole video about this. Yeah, I accidentally ended up selling my first version of this right here. This beauty. What ended up happening is I found a piece that I wanted to make. Where is it? Where's my Pelican? There you are. So I was trying to make a Pelican, and I found another starship that had the back fin that you see there, the engines, and I ended up trying to or I did buy it, but at the cost of my hammerhead. So I thought I switched to a junk ship that I had. We'll just use this one as an example. The Wambulance. So we'll use this as an example. I thought I switched to one of my other ships, like this one, but I was still using this one. So it accidentally sold, and this sold for like, how much did it sell for? It was like 40 mil, something like that. Like, it was insane how much it sold for. Oh, hello. Oh, you're about to say that the Pelican would be sick? A Pelican would look nice. Although I already have a Pelican. But making a bigger Pelican would look really cool. It would look really cool. We need to get ideas in chat. That's what we need. We need ideas. A pigeon. From one bird to another. I mean, technically they're all birds. Technically. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could... Oh, man, I almost got crushed. What is that? What is up with that? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so far, B-2 Bomber is the best I'm seeing. So far. A Star Destroyer would be real nice. It would look real nice. I mean, it would probably be pretty similar to what I have here, possibly. But this has four main engines and then 2 smaller thrusters. Baby Dragon from Clash Royale? Ooh, that's another good idea. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. I mean, you're coming up with some killer ideas right now. Star Destroyer is also a really good idea. A Star Destroyer would be nice. Let me look at all the pieces I got. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? Yeah, I could use a lot of these to trade for other pieces. Most of this is just like extras. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to sell those real quick. Hold on, let me do that. Which one? Which one looks awesome? Anytime I hear that now, it reminds me of the Lego Darth Maul. Awesome! Awesome! Is that anyone else, or is that just me? Am I just crazy? Am I just a Star Wars nerd? Alright, let's sell that. Yeah, so which one are you talking about? Which one is the awesome one? Oh, we got the glitch. Look, guys, we got a glitch. It's glitching. That's fun. Glitches in No Man's Sky are fun. Sometimes. A lot. Oh, whoa. Hello. Okay, I just can't see anything anymore. Fun. You gotta love glitches, man. Glitches are just fun. A Phoenix. Oh, the one that was parked out here. A Phoenix. Now that's a good idea, man. Why do you have so many good ideas? You got a B-2 bomber, you got the Baby Dragon from Clash Royale, and then you got a Phoenix. But then SW also had the idea of a Star Destroyer. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I have here. But yeah, a Star Destroyer would be sick. Ooh, an A-10 Warthog. Ooh, Ooh, I like that. I do like that. Okay. That would be really interesting to make. I could probably use this gun right here, because it's kind of a shotgun, but it's also a, the ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, the Milano. That would be interesting. But this is a shotgun, but it can also kind of act as a minigun, I guess. The Milano. That would be an interesting one to build. The Milano would be very, very interesting. Okay. I'm trying to think how I would build that. Because an A10 Warthog, though, would also be pretty cool. These are some real good ideas, my dudes. So we got a B-2 bomber, we got an A-10 Warthog, we got a Star Destroyer, we got a Milano. We got the Baby Dragon from Clash of Clans. What else could we do? I mean, we've got some really good ideas so far. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to do from the 1 day, 24 years. 16. I kind of want to do the A10 now. Ooh. Ooh. Here, let's, wait, I'll leave this world, I'll go into creative one, and we'll see how we can build the A10. Let's see. Because creative has unlimited parts, so then I'll be able to see all the parts that I need to create this A10 Warthog. Oh, the invisible jet? That would be interesting. The invisible jet would be interesting, but you can't really make something invisible. I mean, I could maybe build it all out of glass? Maybe? Or at least, like, cover it in glass? That would be interesting. Alright, let's forget about this monstrosity in front of me. Okay. A10 Warthog, let's see. So, we gotta have the landing gear up at the front where the nose is gonna be. Okay, so... let's think. So for an A10... Here, let's pull up some pictures of an A10 real quick. A10 Warthog. Images. Boom, there we go. We got some good images. Okay. Okay. See, my problem is I like to build them similar in size to what they would be in real life. But it's kind of hard to do that with some of these. With the A10, I feel like I would have to build it pretty big. Okay, let's see. So, hold on. We'll get rid of this for now. We'll just start with the landing gear in the middle as a area to work. So, we'll start with a Titan class Hab, and we'll put that down here. Let's see, how many would I need the A10 to go lengthwise? To build a good A10, I would say maybe 4, maybe 3. We'll stick with 3 for now. We'll stick with 3. And then, let's see, so... It's more of a grayish blue, but yeah. I can change the color. I can change the colors. Dark gray, boom, blue, grayish blue. But yeah, I can change the colors. These are just the base colors that it is right now. Let's see. Then, so the cockpit, we would probably want this as the cockpit. Probably. So an A10's nose goes down in the front. And it's kind of steep, I guess you could say, to where the cockpit is. So maybe what we could do, hear me out. What we could do is we could do this. We had this here, right? And then we go up again, but only with this right here. All right, right, you feel me? So we go up again with this, and then we put the cockpit here. But in order to make this not look weird, we go back here and we get a grill. Okay. But the nose isn't right. It needs to be like that. Okay. And then on the bottom, let's see. On the bottom, oh, I don't have the gun. Real quick. Okay. Hammerhead Mark 1. Or is this Mark 2? I think this is Mark 2. Yeah, this is Mark 2. Real quick, we need to go and we need to fly to the multiplayer area so I can collect the gun I'm going to need for this. So, let's see. Summon. Oh, can you not summon it here? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. We'll have to use another gun as a placeholder then. We'll use another gun as a placeholder. That is unfortunate. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Let's head out of here. So, we can't get that gun because you can't visit the anomaly, which is the multiplayer area in creative, apparently. So, we're going to have to use a different gun as the A10's placeholder. Resume previous design. Yeah. Alright. We'll use this as the placeholder for now. Oh, what? Oh, I can't get it there? No. You gotta be joking, right? Right? Hold on. Let's try something. You go there. Touch you underneath, right? Boom. Oh, why did it do that? Because it needs to go out like that. Like, that's how it needs to go out. And I've lost it. There it is. Okay. So yeah, it kind of has to go out like that. So, how do I... Maybe instead of putting the gun there, we find something that looks like the gun. Alright, so where is something that we could say looks like the gun? No, that does not look like the gun. Let's see here. You know what? The A10 is built around the gun IRL. So let's build ours around the gun as well. So we'll keep it at 3 long. I guess we'll take this engine cover. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be interesting. No, I want it to go on this side. No, I don't. Okay, can I now place it? I can't. I don't know what's going on here. This is very weird. I'm probably going to have to build it off-center. So, in order to build this off-center, I'm going to have to... Where are you? There you are. Nope. You go there, not there. Okay, now let's get this piece that we're going to use for the gun. For the gal. And then we'll grab this one here. No, go back. Thank you. This is gonna look very interesting for the gal. Okay. Oh, can I not? Ooh. That is unfortunate. I can't put it upside down? Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna have to raise it by 1, which is fine. That's fine. Raising it by 1 is no big deal. No big deal at all. Alright, so take the engine, boom, bop. That was not extended to where it was supposed to be. Okay, there we go. Yep, up at the front, there, boom. Now delete it. We get this. Boom, put that there, right? So now, okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Here's the Gatling gun. Okay. This is very interesting. So, what was the trick to make the? Hold on. We may just have to make it too wide, which is fine. And it's off-centered, which is also fine. Okay, so we're trying to build it around the gun. So now we'll take the front. We'll place the front here. Okay. Okay. I see what's happening. And then, after doing that, we'll take the... We may have to make a fake cockpit, actually. So, in order to do that, what we're going to do is, let's see, what could look like the cockpit? No. Okay, let's see. What could we make look like the A-10's cockpit? What we got? What pieces do we have? We could try just using some plain glass for the cockpit. Let's see. No, you need to. Nope. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Ooh, this is not working. Okay. We'll keep going with it. We'll keep going with it. We'll stick to it. We'll see where it goes. So then we'll take these. I'll butt it up to it. What is this? What is this? Okay, but then we have the engines, which fit perfectly, almost. I said almost. Come on. Go back down. Down. There we go. Nope. Continue modifying. Thank you. So we got the engines. I gotta come up with something else for this.